Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary. And for today we'll play Bellona in Arena. Everyone picked their gods. We had an assassin, we had a hunter. I first off wanted to play the hunter, but it was immediately picked and locked in, so yeah, okay. Not going to happen. I don't want to play two hunters, especially if you don't have any form of support on your team. And don't tell me Hell is a support. She is a mage, she is a healer. She is nothing like a support. She can heal, she can cleanse, but she has no form of peel for you other than, well, healing. So that's not really peel. And if you look at the others, they don't have an awful lot of peel as well. So I went for the Bellona. Bellona is quite versatile. She doesn't provide a lot of peel herself. Looks like they are not really pulling it towards me. Bit unfortunate. Could have cleared it way faster because you can hit multiple buffs at the same time, but I guess it's fine. I was able to heal myself up, so nothing as for health lost, so I guess it's fine. So this was also a quite odd game. I had it after the match I played for yesterday, which was, well, also an interesting one with the 3 Guardian, Soul Reaver and no tanky lineup, while they are 4 quote-unquote tanky characters. It was a really odd game. Ooh, decent amount of damage on the Scylla Crush, and well, Hercules stunned me, so I wasn't really able to avoid it. I do like the Thanatos though. He's aiming where I am going and not where I'm at. I will be retreating though. It looks like the Thanatos is in the air. We'll go for the Skadi, and we are able to pick up first blood, but immediately the kill from the Scylla in return. Actually double kill. Ooh, that's rough. I don't want to let this minion go through though. But looks like Hell is able to pick up the Scylla. And at this point, oh, Fenrir, you do not want to brutalize a minion at that moment, because it will screw you over. You saw there, he brutalized the minion, didn't cancel it in time to run away, got picked up by the Hercules with his basics. If he didn't do it, if he actually performed it well enough, ooh, that's very unfortunate. A lot of damage, more than I expected. Also, I wasn't able to confirm the last basic I needed. It looks like Fenrir is able to pick up the Thanatos, so I guess it's kind of worth it. Not so much for me, but we are able to pick him up, so I didn't die in vain. But he used the Sanctuary quite well. He was able to avoid my final basic that would have finished him off. If he was a little bit sooner with it, he would have not taken damage from my, well, ultimate altogether. It looks like Fenrir is stuck inside the Phoenix range at level 7, so that's definitely not the position you want to be in. Because, well, at such a low level, especially without any defenses, you will be destroyed by the Phoenix. Let's just clear this out quickly. And I'll just head back, get my Ikeval online. I feel like this is a game where I need to try and deal as much damage as I can. Also, I feel like that I have been able to dodge a lot of their abilities. So I'm not too worried as for getting some health or some protections early on. But of course I will go for somewhat additional health. Maybe some protections as well, we'll have to see. Loki is invisible, looks like he will go for a target. Ultimate by the Scylla. I'll just focus her. She's actually ignoring me. Let's just finish her off quickly. She uses Purification, so that's definitely an additional win, because there was no way for her to get out of that one. But unfortunately enough, Loki quick enough in his vanish, able to hit me for way too much. And as you saw, I took a lot of damage from the Phoenix. I used my shell way too late. I should have used my shell once I got into the Phoenix range, because the Phoenix does a way more damage than any of the other gods on the opponent's side, without a single doubt. As you saw there, almost 700 health lost by the Phoenix, and having almost, well, I think I had like 1200 HP. That's a lot. Definitely not something you want to do. And I just told about the Fenrir being in a Phoenix, probably not the best idea without any defenses, and well, I was in the Phoenix without any defense. I was able to pick up the kill, like was the Fenrir, so I guess it's probably not worth it, probably not a bad thing either. Let's just go for the Scylla. Oh, wait, what? Did that finish him? I wasn't even going for that. I was like, oh, they got it. I'll just try and go for the Scylla. So I spinned around with my sledgehammer. And it actually hit him at the end of the spin, which is definitely not something I expected. No, Loki, you will not get it. I disarmed the Loki, he couldn't get it. He walked in a straight line, so I was able to confirm that hit on him. And it looks like the Freya is rotating as well. And Fenrir is able to pick up the Loki, so that's nice. But as you can see, too much damage on the Scylla. Was able to get a root out as well. With the speed buff from the Hell heal though, I am able to outrun the enemy Hercules. Let my team know that they are behind us, but it looks like Hell is in kind of an awkward spot. Bit too far pushed up, especially as a squishy Hell. You don't always want to be in the front line. Actually, I think you'll never want to be in the front line. Let's see, can we save the Skadi? That's a decent amount of damage. Loki is there as well. Try to do whatever I can. It's not enough. Nice Loki ultimate. Is able to avoid my, well, my bludgeon. If he got hit by that, he would have died guaranteed. So I guess it's definitely worth it for him to use that to disengage, get out of the way. If you have to, definitely do it. If you have the opportunity to get out with that. Otherwise, it's not worth it, of course, if you can't get out anyway. But as you saw there, I had no opportunities to get close to him after that. I don't have sprint. My one was down as well, I think. Just too much range to cover, as well as the enemy team is there as well. Let's just try to do some damage. With them being distracted by the unit, we are able to do a lot of damage. And we were able to pick up the Freya already. I'll just head back though, I have no mana. Without any mana, I feel like Bellona isn't as effective. She's still pretty decent, don't get me wrong. She gets a lot out of her basic attacks. That's also why I built the Frostbound Hammer, just to annoy the enemy team a lot. The only one really not affected that much is probably the Thanatos, because he has the slow immunity on his 2. So I feel like he is probably the least affected by my slow, but all the others definitely will have a rough time. And additional health is very, very important. I have 1800 health at the moment, which is definitely not bad. Let's just get that rug buff to the Fenrir, and I'll grab the attack speed buff. I have a lot of attack speed on me at the moment with the Ichival as well as with the Frostbound, so getting even more will help me out a lot. Maybe it would have been a good idea to give to the Skadi, but the other one is still up as well, so I can get that one for the Skadi. Let's see. Looks like Loki is going for it as well. He might go for me, so I'll just try to slap him. Decent amount of damage. He is able to pick up the buff, so that's a bit unfortunate. I have a lot of damage. He went invisible just as I wanted to go for an ultimate to pin him down. Ooh, bit off the mark. Able to slow down the Freya. And it looks like my spin will secure that kill. I'll just pop my sprint and my shell to make sure that we are able to disengage as quick as possible. Ultimate used by the Hercules. Oh no, what did I do? I dashed into the bouncing boulder. If I just dashed to the right or didn't dash, I would have been fine because the boulder would not have hit me. But because I dashed forward into the boulder, it hit me twice. Ooh, that was very bad. Bit of a misplay on my part. I could have avoided that death probably. They could have chased me, of course. I think the Loki had his ultimate as well. So, but at least he had to, well, commit with it. Ooh, just barely not able to stop him from backing. He would have gone invisible anyway, but preventing someone from backing is always a good thing. Especially while they're surrounded by a lot of your teammates. And not so much by their teammates. So I will be going for Ichival. I feel like it's a very good item, especially for instance when I get out my whip. So my third ability used, I will have a lot of additional attack speed, and in that moment there's just a lot of damage on it. Disarm on the Freya will deter a lot of her basic attack damage, but I am slowed with that. And ooh, nice dodge. They are hard committing on our Hell. There's not an awful lot I can do. Actually getting body blocked by Hell herself. And just barely enough mana to use my dash. At this point I am guaranteed to die. As you can see, the cripple as well as the stun from the Hercules came out and was not enough. Probably would have turned out better if Hell didn't body block me from trying to help her. If I could have blocked the Thanatos, we might have been able to disengage. Because if she had a heal, we would have healed up and have additional movement speed. So that was a bit unfortunate. I will be going for the new item. I keep forgetting its name. But of course, it increases the amount of duration on my actives, and the 2 actives I have, it's very effective for. Additional duration on the sprint as well as the shell is just insane. Additional attack speed will help a lot with my chins as well as my Ichival. And I feel like it's just a very good item. I also wanted some additional attacks, not attack speed. Well, attack speed is always good, but also wanted additional movement speed. A lot of damage, able to pick up the Freya. Let's see, pick up the Thanatos as well. Ooh, nice pull. Let's see, let's go for the... Ooh, nice Sanctuary. If she didn't use that, she would die guaranteed. Let's see. I do want to get her. Nice. Able to pick her up as well. The Freya and the Loki were coming in, so I had to disengage. I wanted to get the Hercules very badly, but my team was able to pick him up. So I guess it was still a good thing that I kept them busy for such a long time, because it gave my team enough time to get back into the fight again. Ooh, oh crap, I didn't... Biscuits. I didn't notice the minions. That's very unfortunate, because we are already behind by a little bit in, as for kills. And those minions will be another deficit for... Well, it's not too much. Not sure why Fenrir is pushed up that much, but that's very, very unfortunate. Let's just try and get someone. Decent damage. Looks like that Janus was able to pick him up. Let's see. Can I get him? I disarmed him. He can't defend himself, and I'm able to pick up the Thanatos as well. He missed his sight. Wasn't able to do anything afterwards. Looks like the Hercules does want to chase me. I am able to avoid a lot of the damage. Vanish did connect, but it is not enough damage. I have just too much additional health with the Frostbound, as well as the item I again forgot the name about. I will go for the Mantle of Discord. I feel like I need some protections, but I feel like I need them on both sides as well, because they have a lot of physical damage with the Hercules, with the Thanatos, with the Loki. Especially Loki late game, or just the Thanatos Scythe have a lot of damage. And if you look at the mages, well, I think it doesn't really need explaining. Freya and Scylla just insane amount of damage they're capable of doing. Also, it will have I will have the CC immunity once I am below the certain percentage health. But it looks like I do need to kill as many of the enemies as I can. Dunk is enough to finish off the Freya. So, like I said, I need to make sure that I kill them as much as possible, because my team is dying an awful lot. I'm 12 in 4 and we're still behind in kills, so that's very unfortunate. Let's just go for this fight. That's a lot of damage. It's enough to finish off the Thanatos. If I was not able to finish him off, I might have been able... Well, I might have been picked up by the ultimate, because I was in the threshold. Let's see, it looks like the Skadi does engage. I'll use my shell to make sure that I can do something enough to finish off the Loki. And with the block stacks, I also prevent the finishing blow from hitting me. Block stacks, very powerful. If you play Athena as well, the block stacks on her passive are extremely powerful as well. Not something you should ever underestimate. So, there's one item that I will change up for now. I think that after that I don't want to sell or change any of my items, to be honest. I feel like my build is very good as it is. I need to do a lot of damage, so I definitely need a couple of attack speed items. I will change my Ichival for an Executioner. I feel like it will help out my 2 additional physicals as well. And of course, it provides the power instantly. So I don't have to stack it up with the Ichival first. And the penetration is stacked up very quickly. As you can see, I have a lot of attack speed, able to pick up the Scylla very, very quickly. A lot of damage on the Freya. Nice Sanctuary is able to avoid all the damage and goes into her ultimate. And Loki is just a bit too fast. As you saw, I saw the damage number, so it would have been a confirmed hit if he wasn't as quickly as he was. So it looks like I have enough damage on the Hercules as well. 16 in 4 already, able to pick up a lot of the enemies, but I will head back. I don't have an awful lot of health. Looks like the hell is engaged on. Kind of wanted to try and save her, but without any mana I don't want to engage any further. Like I said, it was half HP, don't have any lifesteal, don't have very good sustain with my 3. Can I do something for the Skadi? Doesn't look like I can. Probably should have just backed, because Thanatos with a sprint as well as his 2 activated. There's nothing I can do. If he uses an ability, I can't... excuse me. I can't get rid of his ability damage. I can disarm him if I head it up, but I think he finished him off with a ability. Ooh, he's very quick as well. I think he has some additional movement speed as well. That's a bit unfortunate, because if he hadn't, then I was able to lock him down. He doesn't have an awful lot of protections, the Hercules. Ooh, a bit off the mark with the ultimate. And with my dunk. Oh, he's going invisible. Where's he going? Loki? Loki. Loki! Damn it, he used his ultimate. Oh, nice! Janus is able to snipe out the enemy Loki while he was fleeing. Very nice snipe by the Janus. It does look like I at least wanted to try and defend my teammate, but also not let the minions get through. That's probably more important, because if 3 minions get through, then saving someone is already not worth it. And I pop my sprint. We will get this kill. Wow, that was a lot of damage on the Scylla. I don't have enough to follow up any further. No mana. I have a mana potion, but it will not provide me enough to chase it down. It looks like... ah, dang it. I knew the Loki would engage on some of my other teammates. I figured he would go for the Hell or the Janus, but he actually went for the Fenrir. So that's a bit unfortunate, because otherwise I might have been able to at least try and save him. I'm not sure if I would have been able to, but... oh well. I don't have any more gold to spend. I don't want to change any of my items. So I am just buying mana potions and mana health potions to make sure that my mana is sustained up. I know where he is going. I think he went the right way. Never mind, he went the left way. Dang it, Loki. Why are you so tricky? Tricky Loki. Trickery. A lot of trickery on this Loki. You can see a lot of damage. He is slowed by a lot. Nice push by the Hercules. If he didn't push, then... wow, that's a lot of damage. If he didn't push, it would have been guaranteed kill. Soul Reaver popped on me. Again, a Sanctuary forced. I do need to be a little bit careful. Actually, that's a lot of damage. Can I finish off the Loki? I get a lot of block stacks. Looks like Thanatos is going into the air. He's probably going for me, so I do need to retreat as quickly as I can. And it doesn't look like he has the range, but I do need to be a little bit careful. He is very quick. He has a second ability activated. No, I missed my whip. If I hit that one, I probably would have been able to heal up a lot on him, as well as deal a good amount of return damage, but I was not able to confirm my 3, turning around, not aiming well enough in a quick turn. I wanted to get it out as quickly as possible, because he is so fast. Just running in a straight line would not have helped me, because with his 2 activated, especially against a target that is below threshold, he gets additional movement speed doubled. So I think it was like 60% additional damage. That's a lot, but I definitely need to kill someone very, very quickly, because my team isn't playing too safe. As you can see, the Fenrir already using his only escape to clear the minion wave a bit, and that's definitely not something you want to do, especially as Fenrir, because you can also stack up a lot. Let's see, let's kind of disengage a bit. Ooh, decent amount of damage. Able to get healed up by the... ooh, that's a... wow, the Fenrir got blown up. I think he doesn't have any defenses. He got pushed by the Hercules and he got immediately erased. If you have any defense items or additional health items, I think you would have survived, well, at least 1 second longer. This is definitely the time to go for a play. The Juggernaut is coming as well, so I think I'll go for sprint engage. Oh no, I missed my ultimate. That's very unfortunate. Decent amount of damage. They have a lot of damage on me as well. Nice push by the Hercules, nice ultimate as well. Oh no, Thanatos in the air. I'm the only... oh man. They were able to pick up the Janus as well in the backline. I'm not even sure who picked him up. I think it was Loki. I think it was Loki that was able to pick up the Janus instantly, finishing him off, well, without any trouble, because of course Janus doesn't have any health or defense items. Very unfortunate that I missed the Scylla. If I hit that one, I think it would have been a lot different fight. And as you can see, I almost did double the highest on our team as damage. 37k is just a lot. Especially if you compare it to my other teammates. They definitely were not doing as much as I hoped. Some had a really rough time against their lineup, of course. I mean, Thanatos and Loki are very difficult to deal with because they are very effective against squishy targets. If you're more tanky, then you don't have to fear as much from the Thanatos or the Loki. But my entire team was quite squishy. And as you can see, the Hell picked up some defense items at the end. Actually, she picked up a decent amount of defense items, but still was picked up quite a lot because, well, Hell is still a squishy mage. And we didn't have an awful lot of peel for her as well as, well, actually for any of our teammates. Skadi, very... wow, that Skadi build is just straight up bad. He went third item boots. That is definitely not something you should get that late. Even getting boots second as Skadi is probably not a good idea in Arena. The fact that she got Hastenet and boots, I think it's pretty good. But I'm not sure why the Ancil is in her build as well as the Height of the Demon. Well, Height of the Demon I kind of get if she gets focused by Loki a lot. But I still feel like Breastplate probably would have been a better option as well because she relies on her abilities a lot. So if you want to go for physical protection, probably better to go for that one. Just straight up all build. Janus went for a lot of power, and if he gets ult by Loki, he probably will get one-shotted. As you can see, the Loki has a very high damage build, able to do a lot of damage with his initial ult as well as his 3. And since Janus doesn't have any purification beads, he has to rely on his Sanctuary. And before he will be able to use the Sanctuary, Loki will have hit his ult combo as well as his 3. So I think that was kind of an issue for him as well. And, well, the Fenrir build is also not a good one. He was able to pick a lot of the enemies, but as you can see, he died 14 times. That's a lot. Especially if you have 2 escapes, a Sanctuary as well as a sprint. Dying 14 times in arena is not good. He probably should have gone for some defense items, at least 1 or 2. As Fenrir, I feel like you can't get away with a full damage build, especially in arena, that easily. Because, of course, it is always a 5-on-5. There will be instances where you're able to pick up a singular target, but usually it's just a grouped up team fight. And if you build only power items, then it will be very difficult for you to deal with. I went for a lot of power items as well, but I was able to keep myself safe with a couple of things. I had the shell. I have natural protections with my passive. Every time I get hit by a basic or I deal a basic, I will have a lot of additional movement speed and protections, which is nuts. And I went for a lot of additional health, which he also didn't get. I got the Frostbound as well as the, I think it's a dagger or something. Those together is 500 additional health, or 550 or something like that. It's just a lot of additional health. And I went for the Mantle of Discord, which is a good amount of protections as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I do like Bellona a lot. I think she's very powerful, especially the fact that you can kind of switch up with what weapon you use. You've seen me a couple of times use my shield to bash into, for instance, Loki, to prevent him from attacking me with basics. You see me use my whip to disarm a lot of them. Very effective against Freya because she only has a certain time to attack. Very effective against Loki because once he ults and you are able to disarm him just before he's able to hit his aim strike, you might save a teammate. So it's very good ability as well against him. And, well, the bludgeon. I don't think I have to say a lot about it. AoE attack. You've seen me use it on a couple of gods as well once they were stacked up. Just very effective. Anyway, I'm rambling on again. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.